What's up, everybody? Just real quick, we got to talk about Waterland sunglasses. If you're not wearing Waterland, you are missing out. Great pair of sunglasses for the price. Got awesome apparel, the dry bags, like all kinds of different stuff that you guys can benefit from. I like to wear the Ashor models on the water. I like to wear the Hybros off the water. Another really popular pair are the Millikens, and yeah, man, they're gonna help you catch more fish. You're gonna be able to see the water, you're gonna be able to see the grass lines, see those brush piles. It's just gonna help you catch more fish, and you're gonna look good doing it. 3 different lens colors. They got blue, they got green, and then they got the silver mirrors as well. Check them out, waterlandco.com. Use my discount code LUNA10 to get your pair of sunglasses at a discount, and it also shows them that you're using my code, which helps me out, so I really appreciate that. So check them out, waterlandco.com. Use my code LUNA10. What's up, lunatics? Welcome back to the channel. Another day out here on the lake, back out in sunny San Diego, and we're gonna do a little fishing today. Hoping to catch some fish. Still kind of cold out. We're in mid-February here in San Diego, and it's definitely cold still. We got a little bit of a chilly, windy morning out here in San Diego, and I'm not sure that's gonna do the fishing, but we should be able to catch some. We might have to finesse them a little bit. I don't think it's wide open by any means out here, and I don't think the fish have moved up very well yet. The water is coming up, so they could have pushed a little bit shallow. I'm not sure how fast the water is coming up, but we got water running into the lake right now. They're pumping water into the lake. The water level is really far down for a while, so it's nice to see that they're putting some water back in the lake. It'll be nice because there's so much brush in the water that when these fish do start to move up a little bit shallow, that brush isn't going to be in the water as badly anymore, and we'll be able to fish more, you know, rock piles, stuff like that, and crankbaits. I think some funner stuff, and I think the fishing will be a little bit better. So I'm looking forward to that. But let's go do this. Let's go catch some fish, and hopefully I can put a good video together for you guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and if you have any questions or anything like that, drop a comment down below, and I'll be sure to answer everybody's comments and stuff like that. And if you like today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. So let's go catch some fish. Oh, it's a cold morning run right there. Ooh, it hasn't been this cold out here at home for a while, but some windburn going on. I had to tuck behind the hummingbird here, but about to get to our first spot, and looking forward to fishing today. I'm not gonna lie. So hopefully we get a big one, hopefully we get a bunch of fish, but looking forward to having some fun out here. So here's what we're starting off with right here. We got the DoIt molds swing head football jig paired up with the 6 cents hog walla. If you don't make your own tackle, check out the Corex swing heads by 6 cents, make a good one as well. Got it paired up with the 7.3 unicorn 6 cents rod and a DoIt Tatula SV 7.3:1 gear ratio, 12-pound fluorocarbon, and let's get after it. Let's catch some fish. There's one. I just got bit and it broke me off. Man, that's annoying. That is annoying. Well guys, not gonna lie, that is super frustrating. I've gotten bit twice, and I've been at this spot for maybe 10 minutes or so. There's one. Maybe 10 minutes or so. This is the 3rd bite on this football head with the hog walla, and this is the first one that I've gotten in the boat. I can't believe that these fish are this shallow in this water. That's a good fish. Oh my god, that's a big one. That is a big one. There we go. Look at that thing. Forgot to turn the other one off after I broke off. Let's get that on. Look at this fish, guys. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Barely hooked. Oh my gosh. Barely hooked. Check that out. Oh my gosh. Look at that thing. barely hooked in the top of the mouth right there. But that's a good fish. Oh my gosh. Look at that thing, guys. Rad. Rad. Okay, so as I was saying, I've gotten bit 3 times in this spot, and it's all been on this football swing head football jig with this hogwalla paired up with it. And I'm using that watermelon candy color, and I love this color. It's a super cool color. And the first 2, one of them I missed. I set the hook too soon, and then the last one, or the one before this last one that I caught, broke me off. And then the first cast after I retied everything, I ended up catching that good one. That's a good fish. So hopefully I'm onto something. They're a lot shallower than I anticipated. That one was right up on the bank on some rocks. So we'll keep fishing shallow and hopefully we catch some more. That was fun. Well, the first spot definitely produced. I got 3 bites right away. Broke one off. One of them I messed up and set the hook too soon. And then the last one I did actually catch it, and it was a good one, but for some reason it was like a light switch just turned off and those fish just didn't want to bite anymore. So I just ran to a new area, and I'm gonna throw the Neko Rig a little bit. The sun came up and it's a little bit clear and stuff like that, so I'm gonna throw a little bit of finesse and just see if I can't pick off another bite or 2 with the Neko. And I might switch it up at some point, but I'd like to throw a crankbait at some point too. Really surprised at how shallow those fish were, so I'm gonna throw that Neko Rig with a nice light weight up along the bank into this back little cut. There's one. There's a fish. Got one on. Oh, it's a good one. Stay on there. Stay on, fish. Stay on. Stay on there. Come on. Chill out. Chill out. There we go. Guy choked it. Choked it on the Neko Rig. Look at that. Way down deep in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but guy choked it pretty good. All right. 2 good ones so far. 2 good ones. Okay, so that was a pretty good fish right there. I'd say it's pushing 3-4 pounds. Really good one. And what I caught that fish on was a Neko rigged brand new cutter worm by DoIt molds, but I modified it. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you how I modified it, the size, weight, the hook, and everything that I'm using on this Neko rig, because it's actually produced pretty well for me the last couple trips. Okay, so when it comes to the modification of this bait, I'm cutting this tail off. I've caught fish with the tail on, but this last fish I caught fish with cutting this tail off. And I don't know if you guys can see it very well in the video, but this mold, when this bait's molded, it kind of comes to a point right here at the beginning of the tail. So what I do is I take a pair of scissors and I just kind of cut it off right there, flip it around, flip it around, and then do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm just gonna cut a little bit off so that way the tail now comes to a point. And then I'm gonna take my nail weight, which I make with my Midwest Finesse DoIt mold. When I make my Ned rigs, you can also make really good nail weights. I'm just gonna stick that nail weight right in to this worm, and then right here there's a hook slot on this putter worm, and I'm gonna take my hook. This is the Owner Jungle Wacky hook, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go right in to that hook slot and come right out of this worm. This worm is pretty durable with the regular plastisol that I used, so I can get away with going right into the bait like that. Obviously softer baits, you don't get away with that, but that's what I caught that last fish on. Nothing special, but I got a good one. There's one. There's one. Switched it up to the clout. Neko Rig clout. Got this guy. Smaller one, but we got one. Another one in the boat. Oh, and it just came off. There's one. There's a fish. Cloud 9 C25 fish. Stay on there. Stay on, fish. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on there. Stay on. Stay on. There we go. There we go. Think you wanted it? You think you wanted that one? That's rad. Right in there, both hooks. I think got him. Got him. Well, there you go right there. Cloud 9 C25 threadfin shad color. Got it done. Love throwing the crankbait. They like to eat it here at Sam City where I'm at today. This is threadfin shad color. Another really good color is the wild shad. Make sure to check out the links down in the description. I'll have links to these baits in there so you can check them out, and discount codes as well. I got it paired up on the 6 Lux heavy action mod fast 8-foot cranking rod, paired up with a 6:2:1 gear ratio Shimano core reel. They don't make this anymore, but I'll link a comparable model down in the description as well, so check it out. Guys, when you're crankbait fishing, you gotta be feeling the bottom. There's rocks down in like 20 to 25 foot that I'm fishing right here, and if you're not feeling bottom, you're not gonna get bit, or most likely not gonna get bit. You gotta be feeling those rocks, because with that fish right there, I was just grinding it right over the rocks as slow as I could go to keep it down there, and then boom, I just felt that fish eat it. Just a reaction. Those fish are down there, they're seeing that thing go by. It's an easy meal for them, and they go over there, they get that crankbait, and then you got a good fight on your hands, because with these treble hooks, not that the 6 ones aren't sharp, because they are, trust me, it's just you never know with treble hook baits how everything's gonna go. Not gonna lie, that was pretty cool with the crankbait. It's so fun catching crankbait fish like that, because you're just grinding it over there. You just feel all that stuff on the bottom, and then all of a sudden you just get hammered. You feel that pull, and it's a fun way to fish. If you guys haven't done it, I highly recommend you give it a shot. You do need to pair up the right equipment with it. That 8-foot Lux cranking rod is great for the 20 and 25 foot crankbaits, and you definitely want a slower gear ratio reel. It's going to help you to bring in that line a little bit slower, because you don't want to burn that crankbait too fast in most situations. You want a slower reel, because it's a lot easier to speed up than it is to slow down. So using that slower gear ratio gives you the ability to slow down even more, and then if you need to speed up, you can. So when I'm cranking, I'm always using a little bit slower gear ratio reel. There's one little guy. Oh, actually, I don't know. We got bit on the drop shot though. I fought against throwing this drop shot today, and I started to throw it, and right away got bit. Got bit. Not a big one, but we'll take it. Still fun. Still fun on the drop shot. There's one. There's one. Another one on the drop shot. Drop shot is getting it in the midday. It's fighting pretty good. Didn't look that big, but it's fighting good, that's for sure. Feels kind of heavy, but I can't tell. Stay on, fish. Stay on there, fish. Stay on, fish. Don't jump. Oh yeah, it's a good one. Only got 6-pound line. Man, this guy will not give up. Broke me off. Well, guys, that really sucks. That was a good fish. That was a good fish. It was fighting really, really good. I had my drag too tight, I guess, and just that fight for that long broke me off. I'm only using 6-pound test. Super clear water, bright sunny day. Ah, man, that was a good fish. Hopefully we can get another one. But this drop shot definitely made a difference. I'm starting to get more bites now. I just didn't want to have to drop shot. But whatever it takes to get bites. There's one. There's one. I don't know if I got a good hook set or not, but out of the deep water. Jeez. Well, that one just got me into a bush in deep water. Not much I can do about that guy. Still on there. Fish is still on there. Fish is still on there. Oh, it's not even big. It's not even big. I thought I lost him. I think this fish has been hooked before. There's already a hook in this fish. Check this out. There's a second hook in this fish. He's broke somebody else off before. It's because he fights like a maniac. That last fish got me nervous, and then I way overdid or underdid the drag. So let's get that other hook out of this fish though. Well guys, I thought I had gotten hung up in the brush, which I did, but that fish was still on there, and I was able to catch him. And I had already turned off the console camera, so I totally like got half that fish catch on camera, and then it started again. It was a mess, but we ended up getting it on in the boat, thankfully. But these fish are fighting so hard. I don't know if it's because of the time of year, but they are strong right now. And normally you can catch these fish on 6-pound test, no problem, but they're super strong, and they're gonna break the line if I'm not careful. And that fish was like surging down into 30 foot of water. It's crazy. Not exactly sure what else I can do, because you got to have that light line out here. The water's so clear, but whatever. I guess it's just catch a few more. Overall, not a bad day out here on the lake. It was fun to get out here. It was fun to catch some fish. Best day I've had in a while. Didn't catch a ton of fish, but I did catch some decent size quality fish. Caught that deep crankfish, which was really cool. And then I had that flurry in the morning, which was surprising. And unfortunately, I didn't execute very well in the morning and missed a couple fish and broke one off. And you know, that's just the way things go. Make sure to check out the description for a bunch of links to the tackle that I was using in today's video and a bunch of discount codes that you guys can take advantage of as well. Again, thanks for watching. You're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and any questions or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section, and like the video if you did. So I'll see you guys next time. See ya.